Well, the Mono County District Attorney's Office has issued a press release, an update on the homicide that occurred earlier this month in Mammoth Lakes. On Sunday, October 9th, around 2 a.m., the press release notes the Mammoth Lakes Police Department responded to a homicide in the area of 200 Asmuth Road. Now, the Mono County Investigative Unit continues its investigation into the homicide of Mammoth Lakes resident Omar Hernandez Sanchez. Now, the Mono County Investigative Unit is a collaborative investigative unit comprised of investigators from the Mammoth Lakes Police Department, Mono County Sheriff's Department, and the Mono County District Attorney's Office. Press release says the investigative unit works within the Mono County District Attorney's Office and is responsible for responding to and handling all serious crimes that occur in Mono County. Now, that unit is requesting that anyone with surveillance video in the surrounding areas of the crime between the hours of 10 p.m. October 8th and 6 a.m. October 9th to contact the Mono County Sheriff's Dispatch Office at 760-932-7549, extension 7. The press release from Tim Kendall, the Mono County District Attorney, says investigators are pursuing all leads and tips that come in and are compiling data and the results of interviews until the investigation has been completed. The press release notes preserving the integrity of this homicide investigation is paramount and the disclosure of information will be limited. This continues to be an active investigation and no arrests have been made at this time. Well, the Meadow Valley Road is closed due to 2 mudslides, one substantial, which occurred late Sunday afternoon. Now, the area received its first significant rain after a long, dry summer, and several visitors needed to be assisted out of the Meadow area. Now, the United States Forest Service reports the road will remain closed while the slides and the condition of the road are assessed. Crews will also complete hazard tree work along the road. Some of this work was already planned along the road due to tree mortality issues. However, hazard trees near the mudslides will need to be prioritized for safety along the road corridor. Now, at this time, the press release notes there is not an estimate for when the road will reopen. Visitors are advised to plan alternative itineraries. Well, the Owens River fire has been determined to have been caused by a reignition of the Clark fire. Specifically, fire investigators determined that the Owens River fire ignited in a box canyon meadow near the Clark fire from a layer of dense organic material that was smoldering beneath the ground surface. Press release notes this organic material, in combination with wind patterns in the canyon on September 17th of 2016, reignited surface vegetation, causing the Owens River fire again. This is in a United States Forest Service press release. Now, the Clark fire was ignited by lightning on August 4th, 2016. Fire managers determined that it was fully contained on August 12th at 2,819 acres and controlled on September 7th. Now, crews continued to patrol the Clark fire perimeter until September 17th when the Owens River fire ignited. Now, other Forest Service employees have monitored the fire area from the Bald Mountain Lookout and from other areas to observe post-fire effects of the Clark fire. All observed a continued decrease in visible smoke associated with the Clark fire. Now, the Owens River fire started on the afternoon of September 17th and grew quickly under strong winds and dry conditions. That fire remains at 5,443 acres, 98% contained. Now, the Forest Service also has determined that the fire suppression efforts for the Clark fire employed the normal standard of care, including post-containment monitoring and mop-up work when determined to be necessary. Residual subsurface heat caused by smoldering organic layer in the area where the Owens River fire began was not apparent, the press release says, and therefore was not detected by any firefighting personnel or other Forest Service employees. Now, the presence of a subterranean dense organic layer that could potentially support a fire for a long duration is difficult to detect, the press release notes, and not a normal occurrence. This is the first such documented occurrence on the Inyo National Forest. Well, the Mammoth Lakes Community Blood Drive taking place this week, Tuesday through Thursday at Fire Station Number 1 on Main Street. All blood drive participants will receive vouchers for Whoa Nelly Deli, a Ben & Jerry's ice cream cone, and the Second Chance Thrift Shop. Press release notes every 2 seconds someone in the United States needs a blood transfusion. Summer of 2016 has been an especially challenging season across the country to collect blood compared to recent years due to a variety of factors, including the impact of the Zika virus, an increase in hospital demand for blood, and a decrease in blood donations. Now, appointments are recommended. Donors can schedule their appointment. Go to that website, bloodhero.com, select Locate a Blood Drive. The sponsor code, as always for Mammoth, SNOW, or you can call 800-696-4484. Donors must bring a photo ID. Walk-ins are welcome. Times noon to 6 p.m. Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Wednesday, and 9 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. on Thursday. Well, today is the anniversary of the 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake in the Bay Area, and in a month when Southern Californians learned of a significant new fault in their backyard, the California Earthquake Authority reminds Californians that no part of the state is without earthquake risk and invites everyone to get better prepared by joining the Great California Shakeout Drill. Now, this year's Shakeout Drill is set for 10:20 a.m. this Thursday, October 20th, and CEA will participate alongside millions of Californians. The annual event is an opportunity for people all over the world to practice what to do during earthquakes, drop, cover, and hold on, and to prepare for earthquakes in other ways. More than 10 million Californians have already signed up for the Great California Shakeout Drill, and there's still time to register by visiting shakeout.org. I will note that I was living and was at my home about 5 or 6 miles from the epicenter of that Loma Prieta earthquake. So shakeout.org will have some good information for you. The full press release is also posted on our website, sierrawave.net. And while you're there, we ask you to see stories written by Deb Murphy, including a report from last week's Inyo County Board of Supervisors meeting, as well as candidate forms for Bishop City Council and the Northern Inyo Healthcare District Board of Directors. We'll be back with more news.